Hello, I'm Alessandra and I make things. And today we are going to be making a brooch inspired by this scene from Pride and Prejudice 2005 because in honor of the 20th anniversary of the movie, I get to go see it in theaters at the Alamo Draft House with my best friend, and it's our favorite movie of all time. So kind of a big deal for us, and I wanted to have something special to wear. I know what you're thinking. Do you make brooches often? And the answer is no. I have made exactly one brooch. It is a beautiful little toucan from Guinness inspired, holding it on his little toucan beak. I love making things out of these little seed beads. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I have organized all my seed beads in the last few weeks, and that has just inspired me to actually make something and attempt it. So you're going to be along for the ride with me. Let's get started. Okay, we're at my little station here. I think the first thing we should do is draw out exactly what we're going to be making. So this is the scene, particularly this part here. Okay, I don't know how big I want this to be. It can't be too small because it needs to be I need to be able to put the seed beads in it. Okay, that looks good enough. Let's cut this out. Okay, so I've got more materials here. Just going to use some extra muslin that I have lying around from my various projects for the base. My little space. So what I'm doing here is just underpainting, and that is putting all of the colors that I'm going to be using for the beading on the muslin first and doing a kind of backing for the beads to sit on. Ideally, this will allow the colors to either pop or show through versus if it was just a, pale muslin behind. And also hides all of the gaps. I think it works out and it makes it a lot easier for me to choose colors in the future. Okay, painting's all done. So it's like the underpainting, and then I will do the seed beads on top. And I'm pretty happy with it. I think it'll be a little bit large so you can kind of see it next to my face. But it'll be cute, like on my jacket or something, I think, for going to the movies. Yeah, we'll see how the seed beads turn out. And now, please enjoy a tea making and beading montage, accompanied by clips from a special episode of my podcast, the I'll Buy the Popcorn podcast presents
A Very Pride and Prejudice radio play, based on the movie,
based on the book,
by Jane Austen. Chapter 1, The Bennet Family.
Come, Lizzie, Mama is conversing with Papa behind the closed door of the study.
Shh, Lydia, they'll hear you.
I'm sure they already know you're listening, as always, Kitty.
What are they talking about? Shh. Jane, they're about to speak of Netherfield.
How exciting! What's going on?
Shut up, Mary.
Did you hear, Mr. Bennet? Netherfield has been let at last by a gentleman of great means. He must be introduced to our girls. He must marry one of them, Mr. Bennet.
Yeah, of course.
But Mr. Bennet, have you heard from Mr. Lucas if the gentleman will be attending his ball this evening? The girls simply must go. He must marry one of them. It is imperative that at least one of our girls marries rich.
Why, yes.
Well, what's his name, Mr. Bennet? Do you think he can marry one of our daughters without a name?
His name is Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley?
Oh, you simply must introduce yourself to him, Mr. Bennet. He must marry one of our girls.
I would, Mrs. Bennet. In fact, I already have.
Chapter 2. The Lucas Ball. If every man here isn't in love with you by the end of the night, Jane, I would be surprised.
Is there not a man who has caught your eye?
I should say not.
They're not all bad.
Mr. Darcy of Pemberley and Derbyshire, master of an exceptional 500,000 acres, proprietor of a generous £10,000 a year, nephew of the esteemed Lady Catherine de Bourgh, her patroness providing the highest acclaims of arts and sciences, and his friend Mr. Charles Bingley, and sister.
Mr. Bennet, you must introduce us.
Mr. Bingley, good to see you again. I trust that you are all settled at Netherlands.
Mr. Bingley, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Allow me to introduce you to my eldest daughters, the beautiful Jane, the clever Lizzie, the solemn Mary, and I would introduce my youngest, but it seems they are already dancing.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
My eldest Jane is very agreeable, is she not?
Mamma!
I trust you would honor her with a dance, perhaps, later.
Why, oh, yes, of course.
Do you dance, Mr. Darcy?
Not if I can help it.
Charlotte! I've just had the most peculiar interaction with Mr. Darcy.
Oh, he's very disagreeable with the demeanor like that.
What a brood he is. Oh no, here he comes with Mr. Bingley.
Quick, hide!
The Bennet sisters are most agreeable, I should say.
Perhaps the eldest, but I confess the second eldest not handsome enough to tempt me. In fact, she's barely tolerable.
That's a trifle harsh, is it not?
I don't care. I'm really, really rich.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lizzie. How could he say such a thing?
That's all right. He's a selfish pig.
It was just last summer that the gentleman fell for Jane. Unsurprising, since she is very agreeable. He wrote her the most wonderful poems.
I confess to not reading many poems. I mean, I can read, but...
It just seems that there are so many other things to do.
Exactly.
I believe poetry to be the food of love.
No, it is better expressed through other pursuits.
What do you suggest, then?
Dancing, even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Hello, update from my absurd crafting corner over here. I'm not liking this at all, so I'm just gonna keep going. I think that's kind of the theme. Oh my god, do I have to sneeze right now? No, I don't. It was there though. It was there. Yeah, so at the moment, this is kind of not looking like hands. And when I say that, I mean it looks like a blob of colors. So, we're just going to keep going. See what happens. Yeah, all right.
Chapter 3. Invitation to Netherfield.
Oh, Mr. Bennet, I'd say the Lucas Ball was such a success last night.
Mr. Bingley is a very agreeable gentleman, and he chose you as the object of his attentions.
I'm sure he was just being nice. What his friend said about you is surely unforgivable.
Forget about Mr. Darcy. I'm sure I won't be in his company again.
A letter from Miss Jane Bennet from Netherfield.
Oh, Jane, dear, do open it and tell us what it says.
It's from Caroline Bingley. She has invited me to dinner. Her brother, unfortunately, will be dining out. Mamma, can I take the carriage?
Dining out? Oh, that will not do. Jane, you will go on horseback.
Horseback?
Okay, it's the last day I have to work on this. I'm going to see the movie tomorrow. I've been gone for a week, so I haven't been able to work on it, and now I can get it finally done. Okay, it is done. I'm actually kind of proud of this, to be honest. I'm proud and excited to wear it tomorrow to the show at the Alamo Draft House. I don't think people will think it's a potato. I think they're actually gonna get it. And we will find out if that is the truth. Regardless, I'm really happy that I made it, and I learned that I need more beads. So, thank you for watching, and also thank you for listening to my podcast and a very Pride and Prejudice radio play. If you'd like to listen to the rest of that, just search the All by the Popcorn podcast anywhere you get podcasts. And without further ado, let's head to the show.